So they're kind of doing it through this very manipulative way, helping them to feel belonging, having them be vulnerable with other students in class so they feel like they belong to that group more than they belong to their family. I mean, what they are doing is literally cult indoctrination. It does really parallel what happened with Mao's Cultural Revolution.
But unfortunately, we have utterly red-washed education, so we don't know what creeping communism looks like. We don't know what a cultural revolution looks like, even when it's happening to us. What Mao did was he categorized the population into 10 different identity groups based off of communist theory. And 5 of them were the bad guys, and 5 of them were the communist good guys. If you say were wealthy, and I put that in quotes because owning 2 cooking pans might have made you wealthy. Rather than like one thing, you have like 2 things to rub together. Now you're wealthy. Well, if you were that, your children were too. And they got bullied at school, they got mistreated at school. If you were in a bad identity group, you have to do whatever you can to get out of that. You're going to get treated bad, you're going to get told you're out of line with doctrine, etc. And if you're in the red identity, you get celebrated. You get affirmed is the language today, right? And the goal was to create a pressure for the kids with black identities who inherited those from their parents to denounce their parents. They often gave themselves new names, which should ring true with the trans thing, right? They gave themselves entirely new identities, with revolutionary identities. And so we have the same thing happening with intersectionality. You get kids feeling bad about their race, can't do anything about that, but you can become an activist, you can become an ally, or you can adopt a queer identity, which is actually yours for the choosing.
There is a top-down push with these ideas that haven't organically arisen out of a necessity for society to evolve. It's coming through propaganda, it's coming through the indoctrination of kids, media, celebrities, influencers, who's being glorified and lifted up and who's being canceled.